go.
Sorry for that, everyone.
Yeah. Thanks for sticking with us.
You friggin' turtle master.
What was that tracker thing?
Turtle master.
Just this little like crosshair thing going across.
No, I think that means you're dying, Toby. If you're seeing that.
Oh, but they think it's broken. Look at that. It's gone.
It's like we're not going against this crap.
I
Cinder
think they
knows.
just don't want to be in a 90-minute game.
They know. They're playing versus Loda.
Is Loda gonna play anti-mage again?
No.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
That was an
That's the
awful game.
Is Loda gonna lose to his best friend?
Who's his best friend?
Who's his best friend?
Okay.
Cinder?
Okay.
What, more so than EGM, Cinder, and Excalibur, or Baby?
Dude,
Yes.
RK and Loda, like they
go
go
back.
on double date holidays all the time.
What, just those two?
Yeah.
With no girls?
Double date.
Well,
Do you know what a double date is, Owen?
Well, it depends which kind of double downing you're talking about.
No, not double down, double date. You don't go this date is worth 2. Like it doesn't
Can we
calculate that way.
quadcast this?
No.
That would be fun.
I've already done a quadcast today.
Have you?
We did do a quadcast.
I mean, we can stick Radish on.
Stick around. Do it. That'll be great.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool
It's a good
beans.
name. But their logo doesn't really like.
Is it true?
What
that
is their logo? It
It's-
looks more like a jacket potato.
I agree. It looks like
not
a potato.
Like a bean.
What? It's a bean that's cool.
But if
He has
it's
sunglasses.
I mean, he's got the
He has a
glasses,
Cash
yeah.
Money logo on him, and he's a sweet hat.
but it doesn't make it look like a bean. Like it's a coffee bean. Then like what?
What else do beans look like?
A green
They're
bean.
brown
Like a
and
baked bean.
indistinguishable.
No, a baked bean. A baked bean is orange. Like a normal
Yeah.
baked bean.
A green bean is
Okay,
Okay,
obviously
maybe
green.
it's an orange bean with a tan because he's extra cool. Spray on tan.
I mean, you probably it's like a coffee bean. Yeah. I guess that's what I mean by beans. Or it could be like a green bean, couldn't it?
Maybe it's a sack of
don't you
beans.
love beans, Owen?
I like baked beans.
Oh, look how many heroes are left in the pool.
All of them, apart from 4.
Good one.
Techies is not there.
True. Fuck Ice Rock.
Jeez.
Wow.
Give me techies back.
Damn.
Can we get a chat wheel line with that in the game?
I'm okay with no techies. Thank
Could you imagine Valve just release a fuck Ice Frog one? Just imbalance. They already had the frog rabbit. That got put in
Sand
there.
King.
Oh,
yeah.
Venno got through.
I think I've actually got Venomancer in every game I've commentated today.
We've had it banned, unfortunately, in the ones we.
I love Poison Sting. That skill is great.
Yeah.
See people slowly take damage and move slightly slower.
That's when you pick a Rubik and then you just steal Plague Wards. It carries the Poison Sting effect.
That just
I mean,
sounds awful. I don't need any more Venomancers in the game.
It's Venno versus Venno, and then Venno is forced to get like the Plague Ward upgrade at the end, so it would never see the level 25 plus 17% slow talent. Never happens anymore.
You're way too excited about Venomancer talents.
+1.
I do a lot of Venno.
You are filthy. You deserve to play pubs with Jack
Hey,
all day.
is Diacide as
That's your punishment.
wow?
punishment.
No one deserves that. But is Diacide Venno, so you can do the little easy thing around the bottom ancients.
Yep.
You can flash farm so quickly with that.
That spot is really nice.
It
Yeah.
is
I will
super
give you
good.
that.
It's the best on the map. Like you play at Radiant side, and there's no spot that works just as well.
However, most people are playing it safe lane.
Yes, but you don't need to. You can play it as a push.
If you jungle Venno, you'll lose the game.
That is not true, because you only jungle for the first 4 minutes and then you leave. By the time you hit the 4-minute bounty rune, you should have arcane boots.
This is
And Iron
competitive we're
Talon.
talking about, not your pubs, Toby.
Well, actually, no. With the Desolator, it's a lot faster. Yeah, someone might try and contest you, but they gotta have a good hero to come.
Why
over.
would you
like
play
Clockwork. Clockwork's really good at contesting.
Yeah, but Clockwork can also get screwed up. You just put one defensive ward up, and then you'll go in too deep. You come underneath the tier 1 tower and try and TP point. You battle them on that area.
What?
Yeah,
What's
it's-
happening?
That's what happens. You guys don't believe me at all.
I mean, we saw the way that you performed versus Clockwork yesterday. Sorry, Toby. You asked for that one.
Kiss my ass. Holy.
How many times did Cap kill you that game?
In the words of Capitalist, I cannot be blamed for what happened in that game.
That's fine. That's true.
I got ripped.
So Clock Puck versus Sanking Venno.
At least
Clock
Puck
can
has
get
magic resist talent.
Yeah, magic resist talent. They both can get into the back lines. They have burst. double initiation for Crescendo already.
Silence is a really important for Sveno, I think, too.
Yeah.
Because he never builds anti-silence.
At the same time, Cool Beans had this nice lacquering of team fight
Yeah.
You
from
just like Veno,
Epicenter
dude.
and Nova.
I can't take your word seriously. You're like, oh man, Veno.
Veno bias! Ah! Yeah,
That is
that's
true.
what you're going for. Then we get a draw Ranger pickup. We're like, okay, this game is done.
Veno loses, Toby cries.
Loader could actually play Drow, couldn't he?
Yeah.
You don't want to against the clock in the puck.
No?
It's suicide against the clock in the puck.
Okay.
It is tough.
Yeah.
It's hard to protect yourself.
And that would put Veno mid or off lane. Ew.
Not a
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah, not a fan.
But what, are you going to put Venomancer Loader? I'll be okay with, like, if it's Venom versus Puck in mid.
Nico played it last time they played it.
Like, did Crescendo play Clockwork support?
5 seconds remaining.
I think every team does. Or a lot of the time. They have the option to.
It's open-ended still.
So much team fight.
Yeah, crazy team fight.
So
Sanking
much.
Darkseer is great pressure and great way to defend tier 1s.
The only thing we're missing right now is, to go classic Loader is the Gyrocopter.
Nah, he won't play.
Not with the
Jar.
Venom.
You could run Darkseer off Venomancer in the small jungle Sanking support.
I guess in theory it's still possible they can do that.
I
Actually, no, it's
think
not.
Loader's going to play Spectre.
You could run aggro with support Venomancer, run Iron Shell on the SK, and
Spectre sounds
like
more like it.
3 of them together, just trying to rip the offlane, then just turn it into rotation and flash farm.
Dude, they need AM on Crescendo.
Oh, for
real.
Crescendo?
Yeah.
I am.
AM versus Darkseer, Sinking Veno. That
It,
sounds
it does look pretty decent
Sounds very
with these 2 space
yummy.
makers already.
We thought AM was going to be good in the last game, though.
Not
No.
for Spirit Breaker.
Not that one.
No, not that one. He was for Spirit Breaker, Darkseer. It's different.
Wait,
Dazzle.
in the last one we cast.
Yeah. The last game, the one with Razor, there was no not one there. The other one he got crushed by the Spirit Breaker TA, but they don't have a good physical damage dealing core right now.
Dazzle. That's a bit interesting. I mean, it's great versus the Darkseer Sanking if they put pressure on the safe lane, but
What's
usually
the
you want
combo
Dazzle
with?
versus some kind of like
Are they going to
some
Husker?
physical.
Are they going to Husker?
Maybe that's what
Nah.
they. Maybe it's all
There's,
magic
there's-
damage.
there's a lot
That's a
of
good
there's a lot of
call.
magical damage with
It's
no
definitely
follow-up
possible.
physical. Like he is, he can work in this.
It's definitely possible. with these
Doesn't
three.
he lane poorly versus Darkseer though?
Husker?
Yeah.
He can't get rid. I don't think so. As
As
long
long
as
as you're
you
ranged.
as
I
long
mean,
as
it's
you
not
get-
great.
I mean, it's still annoying.
Nova.
I don't think Sin's a Husker picker. You know what I mean?
At this point.
I'm still curious.
At
as
this
to-
point, he's broken.
I'm
3
still
games
curious why
down.
He picked up Dazzle.
You picked
though.
the Husker.
Like the heal is okay to offset some of the Veno damage, and the heal in the laning phase for Darkseer to push the wave out is cool. But yeah, I don't know. It's a bit weird to me.
That team fight still looks really good for Cool Beans.
Yeah, their team fight looks way better.
That's why I think like the Husker is going to tilt the balance of power. Luna takes a while before her physical damage is going to come up, so they're still relying heavily on magical early on. And you don't have that classic little combination like PA and Slark that can just get the Iron Shell and just run at people and kill them. That's not going to exist in this one for Cool Beans.
They could pick Ember as their last pick. Ember is great for us their lineup.
But if you're doing that, like we still have to question mark, where does the Veno go here?
I think it's.
I think it's going to be mid, isn't it?
I guess it's jungle. Could be jungle.
Yeah,
could swing
it. It's
I'm thinking
jungle.
I think it's Flash Farm Jungle will turn to a push, and because you know Loader is a classic guy that likes to run the Luna in the offlane. So if they put the Darkseer up on the top with the SK and battle that up against the Clockwork,
Luna dual lane offlane sounds awful.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think you need the
I suppose
Dark
if
and
if
Sanking.
Venomancer is also jungling, then that won't happen.
Lifestealer. Way better versus Sanking Venomancer. Rage, good spell here.
Good combo with Puck and Clock too.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, they've got the vehicles.
I think actually if you Crescendo.
I like this lifesteal pick a lot, actually.
Actually, can Cool Beans still have a Pan Husker just in case?
Yeah.
Do you think they could still, can they slip an axe into their lineup?
Cool Beans?
Yeah.
I don't think they need to.
I don't think they
No?
can.
It's pretty nice though, now having the control through magic community and having that dunk through the grave.
But then you're running Venomancer 2, Darkseer 3, Darkseer 4.
I think
SK5?
Venomancer's already pretty good at dealing with Lifestealer.
Uh,
Like Veno and Luna are okay versus Lifestealer in a way, but the vehicles are what make Lifestealer better.
But do you
can
not
actually get on top
do you
of
want
Luna.
do you not want something to go for the magic community? I mean, could they pick something like a Bane?
I mean, their heroes aren't. You just need to kite the Lifestealer during the rage. I don't think you need
You
to
don't need-
actually control him
Okay.
during it. Like the poison sting's already pretty good.
And Lifesteal's can be terrible at getting rid of those Plague Wards. No one here could deal well with the Plague Wards.
Yeah.
Like,
it.
that-
Nobody ever can.
Yeah,
They're so obnoxious. There's very few heroes to deal.
Legion and Jug are pretty good at it, I find. Because it's Legion with a double attack, you actually get through the Plague Wards pretty quickly.
Radiant team
Because then you can also press the attack and keep fighting underneath the Plague Wards. Ban the Rubik. You can't have the Plague Wards. That's the best way to get around the Plague Wards, get more Plague Wards.
What are they gonna pick?
Plus Rubik would have actually really hurt the Clockwork.
10 seconds remaining.
Hookshot in, get thrown away. You're one strong initiator for kiting.
5
It's just a really strong dual lane if they wanted to put pressure on safe lane. Like Darkseer Sand King puts pressure, and then it's a 2-1-2. Luna Rubik is one of the old school classics.
This feels like a horrible draft for Crescendo no matter how it plays out. Like their team fight's too weak, so they go all out initiation.
Fire team pick.
They don't know what's the mid match. Well, I guess it could be the Veno, or it could be this final pick. See what they want to do against the Storm in the middle.
Yeah, you're right. That's actually really good for Cool Beans. The fact that like it's still very question mark.
So it's Puck off lane.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
So now you got 3 carriers and a DK mid. It's a support Veno. See, what was that? I saw it go across the screen again.
That's the mouse.
Whose? It's not mine.
Yeah.
Ah, it's production. Okay.
mouse.
It's just freaking me out. Like there's a fly on the screen.
Okay, so they have a lot of vehicles for this Lifestealer to get in,
They do. They do.
but Cool Beans has a very strong timing push and strong 5-man.
Yeah, I think you got to go with Cool Beans on this one.
Their lineup is just a lot
Like-
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much
Like-
more
like
overall
Luna,
better.
Luna DK. Let's go. Let's go.
They have way better tower hitters.
Yeah.
They can't even stop the Venom Man. So
I don't
if
really
they
s-
want to do it jungle.
Like the playmakers on the side of Crescendo, it's literally just a clockwork, because they need at least like level 6 on Storm, level 6 on Puck, and Armlet Lifestealer to really make plays around the map. Otherwise, it's literally like so much on EGM to do a lot in laning phase. Cool Beans have this, they have pressure coming out like everywhere. The lanes should be pretty well. Sanking has free roam around the map, and Veno is probably gonna just be jungling.
yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Because what's like EGM's the only one that can come and contest him now.
Yep.
And if he wants to sit on top of like that ancient 2 camp area, like that's gonna be so easy.
I mean, I'm not crazy about Veno support, Veno jungle kind of thing. But with
It's-
Sanking, I think it opens up a lot of your options because he's just so dominant right now.
Well, you probably hate it because in most of your pubs you have like these jungle Venos or jungle Legions, and you're just like, what the hell are you doing for my team?
They just, as long as you get involved, like if you get your level 4 and you go and you just
Yeah.
go mess with the
Well,
safe
well,
lane or something,
once,
that's
once,
fine.
Once
but
you have Arcane Boots and you hit your level 5 with the 3 Plague Wards, the 3 levels in Plague Wards, you just push the lane. You don't even need Gale. You just get 2 points Poison Sting as well as the 3 points Plague Wards, and you can take every tier 1 tower on the map.
It is annoying,
It's
yeah.
really, really strong, and there's no one that can counter push against it, especially with this lineup. that
as long as your lanes
Crescendo
don't
stuff.
suffer and as long as you're not versus some like tree who just one-shots your Veno wards.
Yeah, yeah, which they're not, and Dazzle's going to have a very hard time dealing with it as well.
Arcade's trying to already place a zero ward over
Yeah, he's
there.
trying to get in there right away.
Wow.
Or
knows
is
his
he going to
spot.
get away with it?
Oh, but he doesn't block anything. He's just
Alright.
gonna have vision of it.
But this will allow him to contest, but the fact he gets caught walking away, he does have 1 obs and 1 sentry visible. But yeah, look at it. Yeah. He knows. But he doesn't have the build for it. Like you need 2 clarities to do this if you're not doing it with an Iron Talon.
He's
or
not
a
gonna
Death.
he's not gonna be straight jungling. It looks like already just with his item build. He does get the obs ward though, so plus money, so he can actually buy those clarities if he wants to. But he's gonna give it to DK.
Oh, what a nice guy.
He's gonna try and help him rush the bottle.
Wait, are they giving it to some?
Who's getting it?
He's pinging it. Yeah,
Oh.
there we go. I was like, huh? They're probably talking about what they
Like-
wanted to do, what their game
yeah.
plan was with it.
Yeah.
Because yeah, this looks like it's gonna be a Veno who's actually just straight supporting rather than doing jungle. They don't want to have the Sanking be a support. They want to have him more options to just run around.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's
think it's a
also
better
doing
approach.
this. Wait, so he's gonna support in the lane and pull for Loader?
Yeah, I think that's actually a much better game plan.
Well, Kami does have boots and smoker deceit, so they
Yeah.
are looking to move around. Le Schlaw! I'm just
So
like,
Darkseer Can we get? Can you click on Darkseer really quickly? I was trying to look at his items.
Oh, I can do even better for
Did
you,
he
man.
buy something for his team?
Well, what you got?
Isn't he short on gold here? Is my
Oh,
math
we
bad?
got 1, 2, 5,
I think he
2,
has
2,
3
5.
clarities.
He's got
Oh, he has 3 clarities. Sorry,
so-
I didn't see 3.
Yeah.
My bad. I was like, I feel like he's short 100 gold. I saw only 1 clarity though.
And 3 clarities?
Yeah, Universe does 3 clarities as well.
That spell is so expensive.
Yeah. And versus Dazzle, you want to get your... Oh, he got his clarity broken early. But versus Dazzle, you want to get like the double or triple iron shell going out. Because
Come with me, he's already smoking.
they can
If
push
he
out
actually
the
gets the
wave.
bar, he's losing the wave.
Oh yeah, that heal bomb's
That's
pretty
what, yeah,
nice.
that's what people, the old counter, Dazzle
Yeah.
versus Darkseer, people always used to do. But now, the wraparound, okay.
And that
Nice
iron
double
shell.
stun.
He doesn't have the secondary one down. It's on come with me. That's why they're keeping him close enough. Arcade can't get back to the tier 1 tower.
Nice play.
And what was BBK meant to do? Like, he's being chased down by another creep wave. Another iron shell is still doing its work. Has to
Forced to
rage
skill
up.
rage.
Come
And
with
he
me, he's
might-
in too deep. He's locked in the corner. But the iron shell was still burning and rage was wearing off.
Now it's all on EGM to make plays in the early game. Trying to wrap around a mid. No chicken snipe happening for you. That chicken is long gone.
Storm's doing very well though versus the DK. DK is doing great, but it's kind of to be expected. But yeah, like we mentioned, it's a lot on EGM this game to make the space around the map because it's a lot more natural for Cool Beans to put pressure this game.
Nickler for the levels. A Darkseer with early iron shell levels in this game is going to be so good.
Yeah.
Just to enable come with me.
It's just super good with Come With Me, and it's, I mean, it's been around forever, like the Dark Series Dragon Knight. You surge your Dragon Knight, he
What
can
is
just run in.
Lotus CS?
Oh, he's struggling under the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see if, did Puck pull a creep wave or something in the first wave? I didn't get to see what
He
happened.
got the cog block.
Oh yeah, they cog blocked all the way back. All right. And now he just got a side pull as well. So Luna's definitely going to suffer in the last hit department for the time being.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Nickler again harassed. At least RK is a haste rune. But with the iron shell going, lifesteal's pretty good against him just because of like feast. But when the iron shell levels get higher up, it's gonna be a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
Come with me wants to rotate. He can't do it with the clockwork there.
So they're putting full focus. Then we're gonna, this is like, alright, Excalibur, game's on you. We need you to go ham on Storm. They've got a couple stuns for you, but you can disjoint most of them.
At least Sin's getting some good levels up on top. And the interference of farm we're talking about with Loader.
As he gets galed, there's some pressure coming on him. He's got his orb up though. He should be just fine. Unless he gets
stunned.
He
Whoa,
might actually-
Cinderin.
With Lucent Beam,
dead anyway.
the sting's still on him. He's too slowed up. He couldn't get away.
He didn't skill up phase shift until way later.
Yeah.
Potentially he could have dodged the Gale, but that's pretty hard. It's a pretty fast projectile.
He stood there man fighting a little bit too long with the Veno. He wanted to get lane experience, but didn't expect Come With Me's rotation.
Yeah, sinking zoning.
Yep.
Darkseer doesn't have that great of CS. His heal bombs messing a lot with his creep score.
Yeah. He's got boots early. He didn't go for the first item Soul Ring.
As long as Darkseer is able to get his iron shells up, like the levels in the iron shell, it won't really matter. He can play catch up later on. And he just needs this, that's all. And then
Yep.
he's got his soul ring.
He'll have it after this big camp or after the next wave.
He actually blocked it. He blocked the stack.
Dire's middle tower.
Oh, the full wraparound.
Oh, this
EGM has come all the way from mid lane in order to
should
kill off
actually
Nickler.
work.
With the iron shell burn still there, you're
He's
gonna
not
lose
gonna
Synderen again
expect
up on top. A quick surge away, but no stun. That's a level 2 surge as well.
He actually gets away.
Yeah.
He didn't have to use his mango either.
Oh, Matt, space created.
And like you said, Synderen did die top
Yep.
again. He's level 4 though, so he's getting good experience. But
We actually have a value on Sin's life. Oh, EGM. There's no mana there for the DK.
There's a
but
wave.
Yeah, with the creep wave battery assault wasn't going to do its work.
They just have no early game.
Mm-hmm.
it's just this poor Clockwork trying to hopelessly make space for his teammates.
Meanwhile, Come With Me's already found 2 kills. Has
He's got
Tranquils up. Load.
Radiant's bottom
So
tower
much
is
in that
under
courier.
attack.
Yep.
That actually, yeah, it's going to be the rest of his Aquila.
At least Puck's getting levels in the top lane.
Yeah, that's the important thing. Venomancer's just chain pulling. But yeah, Synderen, he's doing okay. Like, even though he has 2 deaths, like he's almost level 5. He's almost got magic. Well, he's got magic 1 finished up if he wants to buy it. I think he should be pretty happy with what he's getting.
Rage as well as Shadow Wave to get rid of Nikwa's Iron Shells.
Is he 5 yet now?
No, not yet.
Okay, he's still 4.
Still 4, but Come With Me's on the way in. Fresh Iron Shell, the burn damage. There's no Shallow Grave. He went for a 1-0-2. Come With Me's going to get one more hit. Caustic will pop him. Nikwa doesn't want to fight too hard against the Live Stealer. So we can surge away and just Iron Shell up the wave again once more if he wants to.
They got a shrine up now. It's 5 minutes. Or it's past 5 minutes, so they're just going to shrine and go back. So yeah, putting a lot of pressure onto that safe lane. Dazzle's getting heavily punished. He's going to be quite broke this game.
Bringing more friends top. Come With Me returns. Do they actually have any, like, this is the observe what they have. So Crescendo are very well aware that the pull is going on.
EGM looking to TP out. They don't get the beam on him either.
Loader was raising the, I wouldn't say hooves, paws.
Dire's top
Sure.
tower is under attack.
No, this paws. Hey, look at all that money for Synderen. Buy yourself something nice.
What set is that Loda has? Why is he riding a lizard?
Is he?
Yeah,
Is that one of the newer sets?
I think so.
Oh, that looks.
Whoa.
That actually looks.
Yeah, it's one of the sets that came.
Oh, one of the
With
like the C ones.
Yeah, it's there. It's the
Yeah.
TI set.
That one looks pretty cool. So it's not pause.
What are the claws?
There you go, you can have a look at it. Yeah,
They're
it is.
claws.
It's claws.
I like that one a lot, actually.
Oops. Ah, no. I don't have my right hotkeys for this. Movement's gonna come towards the mid. Do they have smoke? No, they don't. And the Radiant Vision's pretty restrictive there.
So
So
they might be able to get him here. Just I don't think DK has a level and stun yet, though.
Nope.
Yeah. I like the 3-1-3 build that I've seen some people do.
Yeah, I like 3 3.
he's in a
But
4-0-2.
that would be at level 8 anyways, though.
That is true.
Come with me. Level 2 Burrow Strike, so he's in range of EGM. Orb's trying to come over to help out, but with the Gale, EGM will die.
Uh-oh. That's
Come
really
with me,
bad.
dominating already.
He's getting so much ammo.
It's terrible when your only playmaker dies like that.
Yeah.
He's got 4 kills on the SK out of the 5.
Yeah,
And he's got 1 assist, so it's a 100% participation rate.
I mean, we did say that was the problem with their draft. You know, they've only got this Clockwork by himself. They need their level 6s on the other heroes. They need the Armlet on the Lifestealer to make plays with the Infest.
But
Everybody else
Lifesteal's having a
just-
hard time, like his CS isn't terrible,
He's doing alright.
but he's always so low. Like, how do you rotate off the lane when you're getting burned down by Iron Shell after Iron Shell? And they're level 4 Iron Shells now.
Well, that's what Dazzle's there.
Yeah.
Take care of him.
And Dazzle can take the lane. If Lifestealer does make the movement after the Armlet, that'll be the nice thing. Dazzle can stay there until they see a fight happening and he can TP so that the tower doesn't get threatened by Darkseer.
Oh, well, we see an Invis gang coming out from a Storm Spirit level 8. Trying to kill this Veno, but they have to be fighting into potentially a big Eclipse.
He still has,
Yeah,
like,
he can't go on this with the Sankey.
Actually, Eclipses are down. Did not see him use it. But yeah, this is... They need one more.
They still have a lot of burst damage coming out from the side of Cool Beans.
Yeah.
If this storm shows. But now, more TP's coming in. The coil is not ready just yet.
the Plague Ward lets
Oh,
them
Sin
see
jumped
Arcane.
in!
Wait, what? He followed up into that one with the coil. Excalibur is there. The Invis was wearing out. Loader needs some help. Come with me, he's going to arrive. Burrow Strike stopping the Storm Spirit. But Loader's already down. Clockwork Rocket helping out with a little of extra damage, but the Plague Wars are still surrounding them. They're still getting ticked down, so they're going to get the kill on Loader. But not much more after that.
That was
Come with-
big.
Yeah, he walked away for like 1 second on the Sanking, and they got the go.
I'll observe what seen was watching it again.
Yeah.
And it's the same obs. They keep replacing that one for the vision on the top lane.
Don't want to lose your Luna this early into the game.
Lifesteal is forced to fight underneath the tier 1 tower.
Yep, now they're trying to put pressure on bottom.
Yep.
Creep skipping.
He doesn't have Infest available, he's already used it. But having the Helm of Iron Will might just be enough regeneration and armor. He'll survive. Nope. PBK's out. This should actually mean the tier 1 tower falls. Catapult wave with Luna coming down. Creep skipping out from Nikwa.
Radiant's bottom
Some reactions coming out though. Clockwork level 6.
Oh, they're hooking. EGM going after Nikwa with a battery assault. You ask EGM to make the plays, and Storm Spirit's gonna KS.
He tried to vacuum out the cogs, but didn't work out.
Oh, did he just buy a tome or something?
Yeah, I think he had to have, right? Because it's 10 minutes. It's pretty early for him to get level 6 on Clockwork.
Crescendo's moving. Full team together. They're going to go after the Dragon Knight. He doesn't have Dragon Form available. Open Winds will slow him up enough. With the poison. Come with me. Epicenter. He could prepare it to try and fight here.
They know he's up there. At least I saw a ping coming out from Orange. I guess they got a glimpse from him.
Yeah, they have
For a
the
moment.
Observer Ward. They sort of go up.
This tower should drop here. Venom wards and DK ultimate. It's already pretty much dead.
I'm sure the last hit. Plague Wards are still giving some extra areas to work with. Come with me. Rage will protect him.
Oh, he's got a full hood already too.
Oh, this build's onish.
Yeah, this build's actually... We used to see people do it a long time ago back in the day, but now it's been kind of like getting revitalized with the way hood's been buffed.
Not as good though without CM.
Mm-hmm.
Loader's looking for a gank up on top. We can hit the Burrow Strike. Synderin just using his Orb and Phase Shift. He'll jaunt and TP. Away to safety and out of vision of the Dire. He needed that too. As much farm and pressure, forced rotations for no reward. More space for Excalibur to get closer towards that Bloodstone of his.
Yeah, Excalibur can still go off this game. They only have they have Sanking Stun and DK Stun, but that is actually it.
Taking a lot longer for Nikwa to get his mech than I thought it would.
That one dead? I don't think he spent his gold before too. Before he died.
Mm-hmm.
You're also pointing it out, the fact he wasn't getting the CS you'd expect from a Darkseer on the offlane.
Well, they do have an Infest Bomb. Synderin without a blink.
So what? Play bait game?
You can still go in with Coil. It's just you need to find a squishy target like Luna.
Yeah, that's the ideal target. Go toward top, try to get the Luna.
With raindrops, that might be a little bit more difficult. And is that also the Yoga Club? Yeah, she may really need that 10 strength before the fight.
As long as he's on strength treads, I think he'll be okay. But I think if he's on edgy treads, he's still susceptible to dying.
He doesn't have it in his
Switch.
inventory.
Switch.
He will.
There we go. 4 seconds till before it's effective. He actually burned the Clarity. I thought he would have saved it. But he hasn't spent any of the mana, so right now the Clarity does nothing. Eh.
50 gold.
Just one of those things you don't want to worry about.
Synderin's still looking for the opportunity. He
Waiting for a
doesn't want the
multi.
DK.
Yeah, he wants a multi-hero coil or to get better vision of the backlines. Because they do, I think they do see Venomancer pressuring in mid right now. So
EGM's still not there.
and EGM is showing bottom, so both teams are getting a bit of information on the map from each other.
They
And
don't
then-
know which hero Lifestealer's in right now though.
Yeah, there's too many options for him. Orb will fly, and there it is.
They found
Got the
Luna.
Orbit into Loda. Dream Call holding in the Sanking position as well. Loda will fall, and here comes Excalibur right forward. Same with EGM, actually isolating out the Darkseer inside the cog, so Excalibur will come over. Nikwa trying to back him away to safety. Won't end up
Literally-
happening though.
Literally perfect for Crescendo. They get the two heroes that they need to catch in the perfect opportunity. Like Puck gets on top of Luna with Lifestealer, Clockwork catches Darkseer, and I don't even feel like Cool Beans that's the way that they should approach pressuring a tower. I feel like they should have Venom wards set up if they're gonna actually go for that kind of tier 1 there. They almost get it at least, but Venom wasn't anywhere even caring about that. He was just pushing mid lane farming. So it seems like they were diverting their resources a bit too much on Cool Beans, and they get punished for it.
Well, they're going to try and get some kind of trade-off. The tier 1 tower in top lane was denied.
Veno farmed a bunch there too. He's at 3,100 net worth.
What would he buy? So if he goes in for the Veil, if they go for that amplification.
Maybe Force Staff.
Yeah, I like Force versus the clock.
Mm.
Force and Veil could be fine too.
Oh, Loader. Here we go, coming in. Excalibur, it's the bomb once more.
Wow.
Pick off after pick off. Loader lets the Eclipse go, but Crescendo very happy to tank this. And as Arcade killing his old friend.
What happened to Come With Me's farm? He was 4-0, but he still is not even close to Blink Dagger.
And they're not moving together either. Like Luna was just bottom alone for like 5-10 seconds. Like Dragon Knight's wasn't in the vicinity. Venomancer was still jungling. Seeing a lot of lack of coordination coming out from Cool Beans.
Well, they're grouping up again to go with another Arcane Rune in for the Dragon Knight. He used this last time they pushed the mid lane. And a fresh Blink Dagger. This should be the death of the T1 tower now.
Yeah.
But it's a sad case when the Luna isn't enough to do it. Like, he's just down there by himself, and that was all. And they're still trying to get Nick where his mech. This push is taking forever.
At least he has another Arcane Rune.
Yeah.
True. But committing Dragon Form before it, and he can't TP towards the mid. So Crescendo's going to get, again, a good trade out of this.
At least Vano's set up though. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to do much.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Veno wards, and yeah, he's got the Veil in his quick buy.
Yep. Radiant was scanning, looking for the rotation in behind him.
Do you like the 3-1-4 build on Veno?
3. Oh. I like the 2 points in Gale. Because it scales super hard from 1 to 2, but
Why would
other
you
than
get
that,
3?
Radiant's
I don't. The third one I'm not too sure about, but whatever. It goes well with the Veil.
Poison Sting increase, though, is really good.
Yeah. To each their own. Looks like he wants to be more of like a team fighter than just a split pusher, but he's been playing as a split pusher, so.
I suppose if you are going to go for the Veil and you are going for that full amplification, then the Gale does make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, top lane, blink forward inside the cogs. Fire Strike to follow up into the epicenter, but the Vortex cancelling it. Come with me, has to hide inside the Sandstorm. One more Remnant should do the job, pushing him out of it through death. Dragon Form back off cooldown.
That's
but
a dominating
underneath
streak.
his own tower. He's not going to get it. Yeah, that's his first death after the 4 kills.
Yeah, Come With Me had a
Where's
very
his
good
farm?
first 6-7 minutes, but then in the last 10 minutes, he hasn't really found any opportunities, nor has he farmed. He's pretty much been stuck at 2,600.
I think maybe his team yelled at him for being away from Luna that one time.
Must been.
I think he like wanted to farm his Blink Dagger, and then his team died as a result of him being away for just a second, and then now he's trying to overcompensate, perhaps.
I feel like they're putting Sanking into the 5 role and Veno into the 4 role right now, which I do not like. Because they only have this Sanking as their initiator. Sure, they have Dragon Knight with a Blink Dagger, but you still need your Sanking to have Blink to do multiple initiations.
New action rune. Haste one for the DK. Gonna go for Armlet as his next item.
So he has some scaling potential. It's looking pretty good for Crescendo though now. Storm Spirit's got Bloodstone. Lifesteal's farming pretty well. Luna's quite shut down. Puck's farming very well too. The Puck is way ahead of the sinking end. Good amount of ahead of, a little bit ahead of
Oh,
the
that's a nice hook shot target if he wants it. He's got the vision.
He doesn't see the other heroes on Cool Beans though. I think he only sees those two, and he saw some Venom wards.
Might have also been a horrible fight if
Yeah.
Cool Beans was able to drag it back to the shrine.
Looked a
To
little
fight.
risky. Not a great place to fight. You don't really get anything out of that fight either.
They
It's just
could
a fight
fight
in the river.
like this would have been a nice one. Like if you could catch him out there, but they didn't have any like Ob's vision. And the Seb, top lane, that's the other place to go. Come with me in the tree lines. Starts his TP,
Oh,
but the
no.
damage is too much.
I mean, this Sank, he's got to be feeling pretty bad now, hasn't he? He had such a wonderful start. They've just been on him.
Well, that's the tough part, transitioning.
Yeah. It's transitioning and just the way that they make the plays around the map. Like, they were all they had 4 people sitting top to push that tier 1, but the Venomancer wasn't there. So it's like They definitely had like different game plans being
Is
thought
that
between
is
the
that
teams.
usual? An earlyish blink dagger on the Venom?
No,
No.
but he's got a blink.
He's got a blink, boys.
Wait, on who?
On the
Venom.
Venom. It's on the courier.
It's coming on
He
courier.
went Venom.
He also didn't get the XP game talent. He went for Max Gale.
So what's up with the blink? What's the plan there?
Just ensure you get your ulti off. Like, you're meant to have superior team fight as long as you can hit like 3 or 4 with your ultimate.
You'll still lose the fight, I think, though.
Actually, yeah, because without the implication, Shadow Wave should repair most of the damage.
He's also only level 10, so maybe if you were level 12 with Veil, I could see the blink being good. but
Yeah, like-
right now your ult doesn't do enough.
Usually you see the blink come out when you have higher levels in your ultimate for that exact reason. Like, level 1 ulti is quite underwhelming, and it's got a massively long cooldown. It's 140 seconds at level 1, or 130, I don't remember exactly. It's a very
140.
long... Yeah, it's
140.
140. Yeah, it's... Maybe he wants to be able to like split push and blink out if they try to go on him and stuff too. Maybe that's the kind of game he's trying to play. Not too sure.
I keep seeing Venos as well, like they wait until like level 11 before they get the experience gain. This happened in 2 of the previous games I cast today.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not certain why, because it seems to make a lot more sense. Like the 1 point up in Gale extra.
It does a lot of damage, but yeah, the experience talent is very nice, especially on a support Venomancer.
Yeah.
It's the highest one, other than
Yeah.
Tusk.
It's fantastic for him.
Now he's got it if he wants it.
Yeah, he just did plus 30% at level 11. Keeps happening. Just wondering why. Storm, long jump, but
the
hey,
blink.
there you go. Value blink
The blink
early on.
dagger.
Screw team fight. It's disengaged
it.
from the bomb. Lotus finished up his Mask of Madness.
They had Ancient stack for him too. So we got a farm game going on.
Well, for now, Crescendo won't want to like go with that though. Like they're meant to initiate. They're meant to keep this control.
They're okay with farming this game.
I don't think they're worried because the Luna is still very underfarmed.
Yeah, and they have a Storm Spirit versus only 2 sets of lockdown. And EGM is, I mean, EGM is doing fine. He's got Blade Mail. He's doing very well.
Actually wondering then if Loda kills himself technically with Eclipse.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would.
Oh, really? I mean, yeah, the clock's got more HP, hasn't it?
Well, it sucks for Luna because what do you
Oh,
build
so-
here?
oh, okay,
You build Mask of Madness and then
If you build Mass, you'll get even more eaten alive by the Lifestealer.
whoops, jumped away at the wrong time. Cogs pushback. DK can't get back to safety. Toggle. Oh, the Burrow Strike from Come With Me. Hit on 2. Lifestealer was still protected by his Rage, and now Cinderin in for the silence. The Lucent Beam. Not enough control on him, but the Gale hit nicely onto the Lifestealer. They're starting to take the stuns. Loda, let the Glaze bounce around. They want the kill onto the puck. A quick orb away for Cinderin goes into the Aegis, taking a lot of damage, but they should be able to shrine up. And Cool Beans will have the choice now. Do they want to fight into the shrine, into these heroes? They're not weaved up anymore. The Gale will do its work. Darkseer will end up falling, and in they go in deeper. Epicenter from Come With Me. Damage is minimal, but Loda will still fall. Excalibur, not enough mana to reach all the way up to the Venomancer. The Plague Wards will keep him out, but Cinderin's keeping the chase going. Up towards Come With Me. With that broken armor, he's very susceptible to the physical damage. To see him, so much damage from just a puck. Illusionary Orb up. He'll go in deeper, but shouldn't dive underneath the shrine. They've already had a good fight for Crescendo. They don't want to force the issue too much, especially when they're being chased by a large creep wave.
First reveal of Sanking Blink Dagger, unsuccessful too. Dragon Knight gets jumped, they don't have DK for the entire fight, and from there it's already lost. Even though they have Guardian Greaves, they had a good amount of sustain in the fight, but yeah, it was just Crescendo using their spells and just being a bit ahead.
I mean, yeah, Crescendo they're playing so well with this Lifestealer ball. Like, I can't remember the last time I've seen a team. There's just every time they've done something with the Infest, it's been amazing. There's so many times you see Lifestealers just start to fall behind because of one failed play, but they've been good ones every time. And again,
They just keep finding Loda.
they're just so good with it.
That's what, 3 or 4 times that Loda's died like that? To just
Yeah.
like a infest bomb
Yeah.
in the back line.
And perfectly underscored too.
And he's going for BKB. Even with BKB, I still think he dies.
Mr. Haster and EGM. Where is this DK going? Are they looking to fight this without Loda? Cinderin's going to have the smoke break on him. And thanks to their Observer Ward, they do see the DK bouncing around here.
They are having big problems now. It's looking like Crescendo leading the way quite heavily, even though it's only 1,000 gold.
Excalibur's nearly got his Orchid, just about 100 gold away.
Yeah. They've almost got Orchid and they've almost got Lincolns on the Puck. So Puck can throw the Lincolns on the Storm and then he's free to go wild.
At least they have Sand King Blink.
At least they have Sand King Blink. But
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
they don't have much map control. Even though they've taken all these tier 1s, they don't have any aggressive real wards and they're not playing on the enemy side of the map.
That Orchid is done now. Oh, actually, is it?
Yeah, it's coming out.
Yeah, it's on the car, yeah.
And again, Infest. Every single time it's up, they're just keeping the pressure going. They don't really have like big ultimates they need to wait for. It's Clockwork, Hookshot, and Dream Coil, and that's it. While on the side of Cool Beans, it's Epicenter, Veno ult, Luna ult, Dragon Form. They have a lot of different high cooldown abilities. So as long as Crescendo can keep the tempo going on their side, this Storm can definitely go completely out of control. And Dragon
Galba's
is
ready for
showing.
the jump. Jump in, quick Orchid onto the DK, and the Venomans are ultimate. They'll connect nicely, but the better is the hook shot. EGM on the back line, Sparrow from Come With Me, keeping Excalibur and Cinder out of the fight for the moment, but DK is down. Darkseer will join him as well. The buyback, it comes out, so does the Eclipse from Loda. The damage, Life Stealer, just gonna TP out on the Shallow Grave. No, Come With Me, we'll get the Burrow Strike in time. He won't be able to toggle any harder through that. And they needed that to make the buyback worthwhile. The cogs revealing themselves just slightly down the hill. Sakomi blinks over it. Burrow strikes into the Dazzle. Dragon Tail is available. And with Breathe Fire, they'll ensure the kill onto Dazzle.
Okay. They didn't have to use the Epicenter, but they had to use a buyback on the Dragon Knight to try to turn the fight around. And it still goes in the favor of Crescendo.
As Storm's just racking out those Bloodstone charges.
Yeah.
Once he has BKB, all that magical damage of Cool Beans are going to do absolutely nothing to him.
I feel like he didn't even take that much damage in that last fight, it felt like. I mean, they were the ones initiating, of course, on the Dragon Knight, but...
Yeah, he dodged most of the spells.
Yeah.
Without a blink on Darkseer, he just kind of had a surge in. That was underwhelming.
Is it pretty crazy? Look how farmed Sind is. Sind is like
He's doing very well.
nearly as farmed as Loda.
Yeah.
He's got 9k net worth on the Puck. He's nearly got a Lincoln Sphere as
They've
well.
gotten very successful Infest bombs, so he's been able to lead the charge with that. Nico gets brought down as well.
He was hoping the Greaves breaking the Orchid may have been enough for him to survive. That's why EGM committed the hook.
Yeah. They're finding the right heroes like every time with these movements. The early movements, they found the Luna 3 times. No, they found Darkseer like once or twice. Like EGM's been in very good position. These are the 3 cores, or EGM, Synderen, and Excalibur have been making the right moves.
They're getting the hell out of this one, though. Lifesteal's pushing down the bottom lane. And the 3 heroes against 4 is not the odds they want to take. Especially when they don't have that Infest bomb ready to go just yet. Because the only person that's with him is a non-maneuverable one of the Dazzle. This will be better, though.
Smoke coming out. Cool Beans.
Arcade's the close one. All they got is illusions.
Oh.
That's not what you want to have happen. They still also have the Shrine with a Dream Coil. You can get the ulti off, but it's on a Puck as well as a Life Stealer. Excalibur now is going to go ham. Rack up the Bloodstone charges. Loda lets the Eclipse fly as well. Now bounce back in again, but the Eclipse hasn't got the kill. They'll move back up to the Shrine, triggering it now, and that's where DK's going to try and fight for the Cold's pushback and the hook shot. He can't do any damage underneath the Shrine. Darkseer will put the wall down. EGM has already found more than enough kills. They'll get rid of the illusions, and it's a 3-for-0 trade-off in favor of Crescendo.
Botched initiation. I don't think his smoke popped. I think he just saw the illusions. I don't know. It might have been close enough.
It might have been
Sure.
close enough for it to trigger.
I didn't check too closely. Well, if Crescendo get this mid-tier one, that is going to be a big blow for them. Then they can easily take Roshan with Life Stealer and just give it to Storm. And he's going to be out of control with 21 Bloodstone charges. It's getting to that point where he's just like unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, when you're sitting at... When you get your 3rd item by 30 minutes, you're way ahead of what you want to be as a Storm Spirit, and he's getting very close to that level. He's about to have BKB at that mark with Orchid and Bloodstone. And he's level 20, like he's Looking very good.
Come with me, trying to get vision. But his ward just got scattered out as well. This time it will be Crescendo who's able to pick up the Arcane Rune instead of the DK. EGM is the man carrying Lifestealer, and they're going to find just pretty quickly the Venoman, so they don't want to commit the hookshot just yet.
That's
Excalibur zips himself in. Gem of True Sight is down. A long hookshot, actually isolating the back line. Nikwa, he's trying to get a little bit of help off. The back is all he can get out. But he'll end up going down. Calming's Epicenter does minimal damage, and now it's the DK. Excalibur focuses him down. 3 heroes gone. They want to keep moving forward. Excalibur running out of mana, even with the Arcane Rune. But 3 big heroes and the Gem of True Sight. Whose hands picked that one up? It's on the ground. They got it back to base.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Small gain.
But now they're going to lose the bottom lane.
And they, like, overall, they've, in my opinion, Cool Beans have missed their window in this game.
Yeah.
They have Darkseer, Dragon Knight, Luna. They want to be the ones sieging towers with Venomancer in the back as well. Not being the ones getting gone on every single time like this. So it's looking really hard for them to really come back in this game.
Maybe with BKBs they can.
Maybe with BKBs.
Maybe. Even then, I still think
Still
like
hard.
Weave plus Lifestealer is really hard.
When you're
Come with me.
Yeah. Like,
Fire Strikes, hits on 3. Tries to hide inside the Sandstorm. The Cogs pushing him around. DK's the front lines, but 2 heroes down. This looks like the last hurrah. BKB from Loda. He's holding on to it late, and the Eclipse do the work, but they still haven't found the kill. Cinderin jumping himself away to safety. He was taking the Lifestealer along with him. And now Excalibur can turn up the heat. Hawkshot, backline. EGM locks in the last 2 heroes. I'll make it the last one. It's just Loda. Shallow Gravies, they wouldn't even get that kill. They are literally all dead.
Everyone's so low. It's just that small item advantage that they have. It's almost 10,000 net worth.
Excalibur now with 29 Bloodstone charges.
He's just having the game of his life. 9-0-11.
Look at that regeneration.
Easy game for Excalibur.
Yeah, there's just one item behind it. They had a Veil there.
Yep. One, like literally just one or two things there, and they would have came back. The BKB on Luna was almost enough for them to come back. I was saying that, yeah, okay. I was like, wait, he has a BKB. I swear I saw it.
Yeah, but he's put it in his backpack, even when dead. It's like he's trying to get his TP scroll back off cooldown.
Yeah, definitely struggling though. When Luna's behind, it doesn't feel good. You want to be playing that hero from ahead. You want to be making the group moves, but
So BKB is done for Excalibur, with almost enough to also pick up the ultimate ult.
I guess the courier died during that whole exchange, huh?
Yeah. 1 minute 30 on the ground for now. Interesting to see them putting up aggressive observer wards at this point of the game. It's like they're trying to hunt Crescendo inside their own jungle. Or is this their path back to freedom? They try and get the push onto the tier 2 tower on bottom lane and let Loda continuously farm up the Radiant jungle. Get him closer towards the butterfly.
They just have to see these moves coming more. I think that's like one of the big things is Crescendo just, they're making all the first moves every single time. So it's never Cool Beans getting the initiation. But that will happen when you lose so much map control. And when you're playing this like 5-man-esque lineup.
Oh. Why do you think Lifestealer got Mjolnir?
Lots of damage instances on this side of Cool Beans, so lots of procs coming out from it. I'm not really too sure why else. I don't really know. Alright, they have Poison Sting, Sandstorm, Ion Shell. A lot of damage instances. You can get a lot of procs from it.
I suppose it's one of the easiest way to push the creep waves as well.
Yeah, I mean,
They don't have a lot of good. I suppose they got the push from Excalibur.
yeah, they've got okay wave clear. Some mixed damage, why not?
Yeah, that's true. It's better versus DK, I suppose.
Yeah.
But not as good versus BKBs. I just thought because he was like their only anti-BKB that he would go for more physical, especially with the Dazzle on his team.
Yeah. I thought he'd go like AC, just the standard high ground pushing build, Basher, AC or something.
It's looking pretty grim,
Yes.
especially with his Aegis. They haven't been able to kill Excalibur at all this game.
Lincoln's and BKB is sitting on the courier.
Yeah, he's massive. Well, he doesn't have a full Lincoln, sorry. He's still,
Wait, yeah,
still a little bit
surely
short.
he's not got full link.
He's a little
He's
short.
short 1,000 gold.
That would be
Okay.
crazy. I mean, it still is pretty crazy how farmed he is. I mean, him and also EGM, you know, kind of a great recovery story. We talked about his struggles in the laning stage. He's all but forgotten them. You know, 5-1-15. The plays have been made by EGM this game.
Yep.
He doesn't need no early game.
It was like as soon as the Lifestealer started getting involved at the infests, the whole game just started looking like crescendos. They were just making all the right plays, finding the backlines over and over again. Just definitely showing that they know who they want to target in the team fights.
Wow, he actually jumped out.
It's back up again anyway. He was in there a while.
They're looking for the target. Not going to find it, however. Fresh obs down so they can see Loda moving in and out, but Loda's going to TP all the way up to the top lane. Bit by bit, he is getting closer to that butterfly. But is that really going to make that much of a difference?
Bloodthorn's going to be finished soon on Storm, but he does have BKB on the Luna. I mean, it'll help a bit versus both of them, of course.
And Storm's actually waiting and finishing the Lincolns first.
Yeah.
Really? Just, God. These camera settings are so screwy.
You haven't missed anything, though. I haven't seen you miss much.
It's the way it locks when you double tap the images and then you try and like move off it.
You've been doing
with smooth drag, and it holds you. It's dragging me back in.
Nobody noticed any of these mistakes.
Well, what do you mean?
Toby. You've been
Okay.
great.
Thanks, Dog.
Anytime.
Oh, Excalibur. But do you really
No
want to
fear.
go on him? Like, even if you kill him, you burn the Aegis. And then he's going to have an instant respawn anyway. And Zilla's trying to TP forward to. And now he's getting the protection of the Lincoln Sphere from Synderen, who's completed up a Shiva's Guard before this fight
Dude,
begins.
Sin's so farmed.
Yeah. He's got pretty high net worth.
Yeah, he's very high up there. He's been having a good game after the lanes. Same kind of situation as EGM. Once the infest started happening, they got in it.
Oh, Excalibur's got that infest combo already.
Yep. EGM scouts the back lines with Rocket.
Well, they just start beating into the tower. Fortification has been forced out. They don't have another infest for 20 seconds, but Dragonform was also pushed out, and this is where Cool Beans know they have to engage. Cindering is the perfect two-man coil, and both BKBs committed too. They can get Clockwork out of this fight. No, he can't hookshot out. The Vac two-man wall plus the Burrow Strike and the Gale. This might be it. Excalibur's jumping back in, try and turn the tides of this battle. Does he have enough? With the Eclipse bouncing around, Excalibur will pop, but he's lost 3 of his teammates. The Burrow Strike catching out the Lifestealer. He has infest, but Excalibur, run away. Big fight for Cool Beans.
What the hell just happened?
They come in too hard on the T3 and we're in
Dang.
a pretty bad position at that point. And Clockwork, if Clockwork had hit the hook shot, would have been a different fight.
I think maybe.
Because then they would have wasted the majority of the BKB duration.
They just got caught inside of the vacuum, right? The Dazzle and the... I didn't see who else, but Dazzle's the big one. Dazzle got caught inside of the combo, got hit by the vacuum stun, gets blown up, and then it's 2 BKB'd heroes running at Crescendo's lineup, and without the Dazzle, it makes it a lot harder. Without Dazzle and Clockwork.
It just looked perfect though for Crescendo at the
It
start.
was. Yeah, it was pretty much perfect for them. For Cool Beans, sorry. Crescendo...
Oh, sorry, yeah, for Cool Beans. I just thought like once you did the initiation, you burnt the BKBs. Clock
Yeah, that
gets
should've
out, they
been
don't have
good.
to, and they don't have to engage.
Yeah, if they could have disengaged right after the coil, it would have been like huge gain for them, but it's a good step forward by Cool Beans.
Oh, that Bloodthorn you're talking about for Excalibur, that is what he's looking at now.
Yeah, he should have it pretty fast. It's gonna be quite nice.
But you'll have a 10-second BKB for the next fight, plus having 30 Bloodstone charges.
Do you think Puck should have gotten Shivas or Ags?
I thought he had Ags queued up,
He
and then
did.
he went for Shivas. So I thought he was gonna actually go for the Aghanims. I think it's Aghanims is a better item choice in this game.
Axe would have locked him in position under the BKBs.
It just Shiva. Yeah, I mean Shiva's is cool and all, but it doesn't really have a purpose. You know, it slows their attack speed a little bit, gives you some more vision, blah blah blah. But Aghanims is definitely super good, even with lifesteal on your team, because you're in Fest Bomb.
They move onto the Plague Ward. DK, there's just Silencer already. They drag him back. They need this quick and kill. Clean, they've got it. 81 seconds on the sideline. Buyback is available. Quick sentry ward down. SK going to self-fuels. Doesn't have Burrow Strike available, however. Oh, EGM! He's going in. He's going after Nikwa. The buyback comes down from the SK, however. So he forces the buyback from Come With Me, keeping Nikwa low.
Okay.
And Crescendo want to go in through the bottom. Easy to kill off that tier 3 tower. They can move towards the shrines if they want to now.
Yeah, Glyph is down.
Or they can just go ham.
There's no DK. They want to try
Excalibur,
to back.
long jump in, and they find the target. It's the Venomancer with the Orca, but they don't have any kind of reveal. No detection. Now Insania, he gets the ulti off, but it's only on Excalibur. He won't care about that one. Clockwork's got hookshot available, and he'll hookshot back out towards the life stealer. Excalibur, the only man in a little bit too deep, and he'll end up just TPing all the way back off the back of his ball. Synderen. Synderen.
Oh.
Synderen, the play.
Debated.
They put up the ward, but
And
it's
he's
too
out.
late. He's away. He's home. He's safe.
Mega
He's
Jabate.
send. Quality player, tier 1. Looks like Crescendo may not have to go like winless. But then again, the last do we count Cool Beans out? They don't have a Bristleback this time around.
I mean, they're putting up good fights with their BKBs, with the Luna Butterfly as well. It's still looking like a tough win for them to come back into, but
That's a really quick Roshan.
they're putting up good fights.
Like that's such a quick Roshan for him. Just after they removed the close shrine.
Yeah. Aegis Cheese will be very rough.
Yeah, you got no dragon form, but also Crescendo's not looking for it. Like they can send the courier back to have a quick peek. If they knew this was up, they would have done it already.
Yeah. I think they're more focused on keeping the lanes out first and foremost. They should probably scan it or notice it soon though. Get the shrines killed. Yeah, push lanes out, kill shrines.
Storm at this point in the game with double runes too is insane.
Yeah. Full heart now. On Baby Knight.
I like the heart build.
Great for sieging. It's not like Cool Beans has a crazy amount of damage either to deal through it. They have it's all their ultimates that are the big damage instances.
They refuse to look. The Radiant Scan does trigger on the Venomancer. And Clockwork Rocket's going to tell him that's happening, and hello Aghanim, Scepter Excalibur.
But he took the 10% spell amp. He didn't take the extra vortex, so. Still a very good item choice that we've been seeing rise a lot more and more. Lots of Storm Spirits since. What was the big one that happened? I know the big one of the big ones is, there was a huge one at DAC as well before that.
Was there?
Yeah, from SCCC. He got like a 4-man and then a 5-man right afterwards, and then it was Sumail afterwards. But I think there was one even before that we've seen. But yeah, the Aghanims has been becoming a lot more popular.
Who needs Darks here?
Yeah. Who needs Enigma?
Yeah.
Everyone needs a big.
It's a 5-man vortex.
It's electrical black hole, man. Electrical black hole. EGM. They don't have any vision around Cool Beans. Same thing can be said the other way, but the fact that no one's pushing at the bottom lane just shows the fact they want to initiate. And they did so. It's Synderen, hookshot in from EGM, the shallow grave. Arcane was able to reach it. The Venomancer Nova, however, will cause problems for Synderen. He's away, but he's burning, he's bleeding so hard, and he will actually tick out. But Loda, the damage with the follow-up stuns. You've already bought back on Synderen. He wanted to be involved in this fight, and he is back, coming in closer. Burrow Strike from Come With Me, keeping Baby Knight out of the fight for the moment. They are back with 5.
Oh,
Excalibur.
Oh, no.
The ward, the high ground ward.
It's
He's
still
gone.
there from the attempt on Synderen's life, but don't worry, he has Bloodstone charges.
He's back.
still, he lost a lot of charges there.
Yeah.
Lost 10 charges.
I thought he had the cheese in his backpack, perhaps, but they gave both to the lifestealer. Because I saw him jump out to the side of the fight, and I thought he was going to cheese and re-engage. Unable to do so.
They don't actually have a good way to deal with the butterfly. He still doesn't have his blood thorn.
Yeah. And now it's also been Crescendo getting jumped on in the last 2 instances that they lost the fights. But a lot was expended on Cool Beans. It was everything except for... What, did they use Darkseer Wall? No, right? Just Epicenter and Darkseer Wall are still up.
Yep.
Still Synderen bought back.
Yep.
I guess he's almost 25, so it doesn't really matter that much. But we also had 2 buybacks on the side of Cool Beans.
Baby Knight's just going off that melee. They can slow him down, and then he'll just infest back out again. They don't have the creep wave with them, and that mid creep wave is a little bit too far out at the moment.
Still no backdoor protection for a moment.
Epicenter, Komi wants to go. They need to follow Barra Strike, but Hawkshot, EGM, right in the back lines. The BKB should protect Crescendo right now. Lag it up frame by frame. Synderen, he's going to phase shift and actually hut himself for the moment. That lightning from Baby Knight actually causing problems to get back to the front lines. It actually cancels off the Blink Dagger from the Dragon Knight. They want to get away from the Darkseer Wall illusions. Now Blink, Stun, Gale. It's all going into Baby Knight. Excalibur will hold the high ground. EGM separates it with the cogs. No one fully initiating back in again. It is a 5-on-4.
Again, they get the jump. They jump right away on the lifestealer. They force the cheese. They do lose sinking out of it, but this butterfly, like Ben was mentioning, and the poison sting plus the DK level 18 dragon slow, it's actually a lot to kite around the lifestealer. So he can't really get on targets as best as he would like, and Excalibur doesn't have that damage to go through the evasion, through that high armor.
Another double damage. Time to keep sieging. This melee Rex is so low. They want to finish it off before it regens up. And they have a big wave.
He's level 25 now too on lifestealer, so he's got that. Oh, he actually went for the extra duration on rage instead of the armor.
Yep, he runs in. Melee Rex is gone. They finally achieved their objective.
Still not enough though. That was supposed to be an Aegis and Cheese push, and they still lost a lot from that.
The Dragon Form is down. Nova's down for another 16 seconds. Actually, they don't have an opening. They can't go.
I'm pretty astonished to see how well Cool Beans is actually holding that high ground.
Yep, same. Veno's almost 25.
Yeah.
Well, once you actually get the upgrade in the Plague Wards, maybe they can hold the line.
Well, what's Loda's plan? Is he building a Bloodthorn then?
Oh, jump in. Excalibur going after Loda, looking for a secondary control target. It's the BKB from the Dragon Knight. It is a low timing, and the Dream Coil, it'll only trigger really on the Venomance, and Nikwa holds the line, comboing with Come With Me. They'll bring down Synderen. He lost the Gem of Truth. It's in the hands of Come With Me, and maybe now Excalibur, he wants to finish the job. A jump forward, Loda, so low, he'll go down. Buybacks available. He's not using it just yet. Come With Me, hiding in the Sandstorm. He's doing enough damage to interrupt, but a hook shot perfectly onto the Venomance. They're a 4-star up. The Glimmer Cape protects, stays alive. Come With Me as well. Loda does commit the buyback.
The rocket. Got him.
Oh! From downtown.
That was a nice suicide there by Excalibur. He pumped everybody up to full HP. The lifestealer was actually quite low, so he suicides, heals them up. He wasn't low on health, but he was 0 mana.
That weave though.
And the weave, yeah.
Oh my god.
But like, great, imagine if they had Ag's Puck there, right? Instead of the Shivas. They all just were. It was like a 5-man Dream Coil, and they just walked out of it.
Yeah.
So I think that's actually a bit of a mistake there by Sin going for the Shivas. But either way, it's Crescendo leading the charge.
DK can't buy back.
Oh, they could get Mega here, can't they?
He's short by 150 gold. He needs some money, and it won't come in time. Venomance is still on the sidelines thanks to the buyback cooldown timer. And Epicenter, 22 seconds. Yeah, this is Megas. They can't fight it. The only thing they can defend is the tier 4 towers when everyone's back.
Yeah, but this is when Loda
This
comes
is the
into his
specialty.
element, you know. The game is now set.
Long jump. Actually use the Infest just to finish the racks and get Megas.
I mean, why not, right?
Now, do you try and finish this here?
No one's buying back. I think, yeah, you do. Why not?
Well, they're beating the tier 4 towers down. 27 seconds till Veno is alive.
It's all good, all part of the plan.
Part of the cool
Loda's
plan.
like, yes, yes, take my tier 4s. That's
Well,
just how I like it.
How do you prove you're a cool bean unless you're under pressure?
Now Loda's like, right, we can win the game now, boys. They can do it.
The game
Just
has
gotta
only
believe.
begun.
Just gotta believe.
I'm still pretty shocked how long they held their high ground there. There's a couple mistakes coming out from Crescendo, sure, but overall, I think they showed a lot of prowess in the way that they took the fights and the targeting.
Well, they got the Bloodthorn now done for Storm Spirit. You did complete up the Assault Cuirass, so you're looking for that previously.
EGM level 25. Bam. Look at that health.
2,700 in total, and has enough for the full scythe, which he now has.
They're on luxury mode. It's 31k lead. They just claimed triple racks.
The smoke gank. And the levels on Nico, he's 18.
Yeah. It's rough.
18, 20, and then you hit the 21 on the Dazzle.
Oh, he's actually, yeah, he's the lowest level in the game, huh?
Yep. And that's your 3 position. Alright, let's go to buybacks. EGM's looking for his target. Excalibur goes right over the top of Come With Me. 3 down, that should be the game. No buybacks available for either of them. Only DK as a buyback. And Loda isolated inside of EGM's cogs. They go in deeper, and the Bloodthorn damage, that's the game. GG.
GG.
GG. Nice there by Crescendo. Like, as soon as they get the
Very
Lifestealer in Fest, they used it, I think, every single time Infest was up. They were going to try and take fights and make plays, and they always seem to find the backlines. Be it Cinderin finding the Luna in the top lane in the back, and then the hookshot from EGM onto the Darkseer. Just seemed like they always were better about starting the engagements than Cool Beans were.
Cool Beans also did not do a good job of playing around the Luna in the
Yes.
10 to 20 minute phase of the game. I think that's mainly why you pick Luna, is to push towers and just play around her so she can survive and get stronger.
Yeah, they kept
Look at
splitting
that.
up. They
Look-
split up so much.
Look at that. as well. Look at the damage that EGM did. He did like the same damage as the Lifestealer.
Yeah.
We've been seeing that a lot from
The
That's
Rockets.
crazy how much
he
it
actually-
adds up. Yeah.
It's the Rockets
Yeah.
that it does. It's always like 20k damage from Rockets or something in these type
The
of
damage
games.
between him and Loda.
He did the. Yeah, oh,
he did,
very
he
close.
did
Pretty much.
just a little bit less than Loda.
That's crazy how much damage that clock does.
Yeah, I like that though. That Ben kind of summed it up in one quick thing. It's literally just they split up from their Luna. They split up from their timing window, from their 5-man kind of sieging that they wanted to do. Loda was like bottom gets picked off, top gets picked off, and then they start like kind of playing more cohesive.
Yeah. I actually wonder what would have happened when that game if Loda didn't get picked off on the bottom lane when they did that first. Like the
top
push
lane.
after they won.
It was a top lane with
Top
the
lane?
Infest.
Top lane was the big one, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Veno is showing mid, and he's like farming as a Veno. There's no tower to even claim there, and he's not with his team pushing top with the Dragon Knight
Yeah.
DK form. So it's like just seemed maybe like miscommunication, a couple mistakes adding up.
Oh. GG. Crescendo get their first win. And in fact, they level it up with Cool Beans. I don't know if we actually have a group stage to
Oh,
show.
we do.
Oh, damn.
Production value.
Look at that.
That's doing it like the original BTS.
So Secret and Danish Bears leading,
Okay, so Secret 3-0.
and everybody else.
Planet
is
Dog and Singularity, 3-1 and 2-1.
Everyone says
Oh yeah,
Singularity
this
is
isn't
hype.
in order. This isn't in order to note
Yeah.
for the just. Yeah.
Singularity's hype though. People are saying. Apparently they're playing very well.
Okay.
So I'm pretty excited to see those guys. So yeah, Cool Beans 1-2, Crescendo 1-3. So Sind and the boys still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, everyone does. But at least the bottom part of the group stage is still pretty open for anyone that wants it.
Oh, look at this next upcoming match.
Mouse Sports versus Team Secret.
Hey, Mouse not looking the greatest. Secret looking pretty hot.
Yep.
It's gonna be.
That should be
tough
pretty
one.
one-sided, more than likely.
Likely.
Just want to say, second position for Mouse Sports Merlini.
Well, over what?
No, that was your prediction.
I know. Over what other team, though?
Yeah. Hey, I put Crescendo, but hey, we're back on the run for Crescendo now.
It's a long road.
It's
Yeah.
not going to disagree.
I don't think I got mine in time. I'm pretty sure I think I put Danish Bears, if I could put it in time.
Danish Bears number 2 after Secret.
Yeah, it was between them and Mouse. I didn't know who to pick.
Danish Bears seem to be a safer choice.
Apparently.
Sort of. They're not safer by that much more than the one we had. Yeah. Alright, so break time. We'll come back with Mouse versus Team Secret in just a bit.
Yep.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. We'll go with that plan.